Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Milton. As you can see in this video today, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 shows on Netflix to watch on a snowy day. Here in Pennsylvania, we just got a really bad snowstorm, so it looks like a lot of people living in my area will be inside watching TV, playing games, doing whatever. But if you want to just have a good afternoon or a good day, just in general watching a couple good shows, I have a couple recommendations. So these are my top 10 Netflix shows to watch. Starting with number 10, I chose to go with Dexter. It was a Showtime show. It just ended a couple years ago. It stars Michael C. Hall. He is forensic analysis for the Miami Police Department. And that's his day job, but at night he's a vigilante type going around murdering people in the city of Miami. It's a funny show. It's a crime thriller. It's suspenseful. It's got action. It's got romance. It's just a great overall story. If you like all those elements of a good show, you're going to enjoy Dexter. So that's number 10. Number 9, How to Get Away with Murder. My roommate's actually a big fan of this show. It stars Viola Davis. It's an ABC show. So, but right now I know season 1 is on Netflix. Season 2 is currently on TV. So if you binge through that show for season 1, catch up with season 2 right now. So it's a good show. I know it's about an attorney, and she is helping her students get away with murder. She's covering up for them. She's trying to solve like the case with what happened. Overall, it's a very intriguing show. I highly recommend it. Number 8, Family Guy. If you want to have a good afternoon laughing and just enjoying, stupid slapstick humor, this is a show for you. Now, if you're not into that type of humor, don't watch it. I understand that, but overall, it's a good show. I think it's funny. It never gets old to me, so yeah, check that out. So number 8, Family Guy. Number 7, Scandal. This is also on Netflix, obviously, and it's also an ABC show that's currently in its, I want to say its 5th season. I've seen all 4 seasons, and then I'm been watching season 5 currently, and it's a really good show. It's intriguing. It stars Kerry Washington. She plays an attorney slash fixer who goes around Washington, D.C. and fixes issues, and it's really awesome. I really recommend that show. Trust me, if you want to have a good afternoon watching a good suspenseful like thriller and drama, watch that show. Number 6, Breaking Bad. This show stars Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. This show's about a professor or a teacher living in New Mexico who decides to cook meth because he needs to make money for his family before he dies. He has cancer. But as he begins to begin the process of cooking meth, he begins to realize that he likes it, and he continues to cook meth for the hell of it and for the fun. And he gets into the drug game, which snowballs into a whole bigger plot. And it's a great story. It's intriguing. It's very suspenseful. A lot of surprises and twists. So check that show out. Number 5, The Flash. The Flash is a CW show. I started watching this last year. Right now it's in season 2. As you guys probably already know, I'm a huge superhero fan. I love, superheroes, whether it's the super villains or the superheroes. I love the comics. I love playing the games. No matter what it is, really I'm a big kid at heart. But this show isn't just about like a superhero. It's about, it's a family drama, mixed with superhero elements. It will make you cry. It has a lot of, heartfelt moments in it where you're like, oh wow, that really touched my heart. Now I've never cried through it because I'm not like that, but it does make you a little emotional. But it's a good overall story, great action, great effects. It's not kiddie, it's not washed down. They take it seriously, but they have fun with the show as well. So if you like any type of action superhero show, check out The Flash. It's awesome. Number 4, The Blacklist. This show is on NBC, and it's currently in its 4th season on regular TV, but on Netflix it's the first 3 seasons, I believe, and it stars James Spader as the main character, Red Reddington. He's a badass. This show is awesome. Like I remember watching the first episode, and I was just starstruck. I was amazed. I was amazed with the acting, with the action, with the dialogue. The dialogue's the best thing about the show. The dialogue in this show will be like, it makes you want to like, catch up on your vocabulary. It want to make you a better person. Seriously, like This show's dope. My grandmother actually recommended me to watch this a couple years ago, and I didn't for the longest time, and I finally checked it out a couple years ago, and I was like, okay, I'm hooked. So The Blacklist, that's on NBC and Netflix. Number 3, Orange is the New Black. This show has been very popular since the moment it came out on Netflix, and it's in the Netflix original series. So this show has really captivated like the country. Like the show pretty much is about a group of women in a women's prison, and they all try to figure out how to survive this prison. It's a funny show. It's a dramatic show. It's not an action-packed show. It's all about just the story and where these characters are, and they're developed really well. The tone is perfect for this show, so I highly recommend Orange is the New Black. Number 2, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, I can't say nothing else about the show. It's great. It's all about zombies, people dying, people trying to survive, people being cutthroat. People always joke about, well, what if the zombie apocalypse comes around? What are we going to do? Watch this show. It's a good guide, I guess. It just shows you what you should and shouldn't do, but this show's great. It's an AMC show, and right now it's currently in its 5th season. So we'll binge watch through this show on Netflix and then catch up on it on AMC. Number 1, House of Cards. This is another Netflix original TV series. This started, I want to say, 3 years ago, and it stars Kevin Spacey and Robin Wright. And it's all about Kevin Spacey's character, who is the majority. He works in Congress, and he's a majority House whip, and he tries to like swindle and deal himself to becoming the president, which eventually he will get to that point. But I'm not going to tell you what happens. I don't want to spoil the show. But the show's crazy. It's dope. I mean, it's everything. This is my number 1 rated show when it comes, because it comes back on, I think, in 2 months. And it's awesome. It's a political thriller. It's suspenseful. It's got drama. It's got good character development, comedy, everything you want in a good show. It will get you hooked. So I highly recommend that show, and that's my number 1 for Netflix series that you should watch on a snowy day like this. So people, there you have it. My top 10 list for Netflix shows you should watch on a snowy day. Again, Dexter, How to Get Away with Murder, Family Guy, Scandal, Breaking Bad, The Flash, The Blacklist, Orange is the New Black, The Walking Dead, and House of Cards. Alright guys, well, thank you guys for watching. Again, like I always say, please like, please comment, and please subscribe, alright? Peace.
Stand up!